You know how a place can live so vividly in your head? For years, I've pictured every room, every corner of this house. But it's been so long since I've actually been back. Well, today, I'm going back. Back to my childhood home for the first time in, wow, a long time. I've been shooting in Bataan for the past few months, so on a day off, I knew I had to make the trip here to Subic. My papa used to race here, and this house holds so many of those memories. I have no idea what it will feel like to walk through those doors again, but I'm taking you with me. Wow, there it is. It looks exactly the same, but so different. It's like looking at an old photograph. It feels smaller than I remember, but the feeling is just as big. My heart is just, wow. A part of me will always be here, you know? Let's go in. This is the living room. It was the heart of the house. Everything happened right here. I can almost hear the noise, the chaos, all the laughter. I remember my Lola Pilita's style so vividly. Her closets were full of these incredible outfits, but her elegant, relaxed vibe was often just a simple white polo. I think that sense of effortless style really influenced this house. It was never fussy. It's a tropical home through and through. You feel the outside inside. Lots of open spaces, tons of wood, and the light just poured in. I realize now that my own condo has a similar tropical Scandinavian feel. And I think it's because this house was my original peg for what a home should feel like. Bright, airy, and comfortable. And since we're a Gutierrez family, gatherings were never small. This room has seen so many birthdays and Christmases. As the eldest of 4, I've always been the one people come to. It's probably why I'm planning to build my own Forever Baha'i now. A place where everyone can gather, just like we did here. This was the original headquarters, where those foundations were built. And this was the kitchen. If the living room was the heart, this was the heartbeat. The sounds, the smells, everything came from here. My mom, Lot, is an amazing cook, and it felt like she was always in here, making something for us. I can almost smell the adobo. I think a lot of my appreciation for the simple things came from moments in this room. It wasn't about grand gestures. It was about my mom making sure we had a good meal and talking about our day while she cooked. She was a very young mom when we lived here, and in a way it feels like we grew up together. That's a bond that's hard to explain, but it was forged right here. The craziest part? I'm older now than my parents were when we lived in this house. How wild is that? I look back and wonder how they pulled it off. Running a household, raising 4 kids, and managing their careers. I have so much respect and gratitude for the home they created for us. It was such a great time. And it wasn't just my mom. I remember my Lola Nora too. She taught me so much about the importance of education, telling me it's the one thing nobody can ever take away from you. That advice, that stability, it all started here. This was a home full of not just love, but lessons I didn't even realize I was learning. Okay, this is the room I'm most nervous to see. This was my bedroom. My entire world existed within these 4 walls. My dreams, my secrets, all my embarrassing posters, everything. Wow, it's so different now, obviously. But the window is the same. I used to sit right there and just dream. I was actually pretty shy growing up. I think because my parents were so well known, I just preferred to blend into the background. It was in this room that I started figuring out who I wanted to be. I remember making a bucket list and sticking it to my cabinet. It had all sorts of things on it, like learning to play tennis. Just seeing those goals every day made me feel like anything was possible. It's a habit I still have today, that idea of having a vision for your life. Growing up, everyone assumed I'd be an actress. For a long time, I resisted it. I was scared. I felt like there was no space left for me with my parents and grandparents achieving so much. I wanted to carve my own path. So I went to university and got my degree. Looking back now, being in this room, I realized this house gave me the security to do that. It gave me the confidence to be different and to eventually find my way back to acting on my own terms. It's where I learned that it's okay not to conform, to embrace different kinds of beauty and different paths to success. This room saw all my identity crises. It saw the heartbreak of being told a role went to someone else. And it saw the pure joy when I finally got my first big lead role in Villa Quintana. That's when I knew this was what I was meant to do. This room holds the memory of the girl I was, and I'm so grateful for her. She had no idea what was coming, but man, she was hopeful. We were so lucky to have this space. Being here in Subic, we were surrounded by nature, and we spent so much time outside. This is where my siblings and I would play until the sun went down. My brother Diego and I had the best times here. It was a true tropical paradise for a kid. That connection to nature has really stuck with me. I'm always trying to bring a piece of this feeling into my city life. This house, this land, it's a part of my story. It's where I learned about family, fulfillment, and what truly matters. Growing up in the public eye wasn't always easy. My mom taught me from a young age that once you say something, you can't take it back. So I learned to be private and careful. But this home, it was our sanctuary. It was the one place where we could just be a family, away from everything else. It was our normal. Coming back here has been more emotional than I expected. It's reminded me of so many little moments I'd forgotten. Every home has a story, and I've loved sharing a piece of mine with you. It makes me wonder about your stories. What's a memory from your childhood home that has stuck with you? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to read them. This trip down memory lane has been incredibly grounding. It's a reminder of where I came from and the people who shaped me. This house isn't just wood and concrete. It's a living, breathing album of the best times. Thank you, Mama and Papa, for giving us this, and thank you all for coming along with me. It's a reminder that no matter where you go in life, you can always come home.